This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 769, 7 Ways to Make This Year More Mindful by Melani Schweder with NoSidebar.com, and I'm Justin Malik, your very own personal narrator. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the podcast where blogs are read to you for free, kind of like an audiobook, and this is with permission from the authors. Before we get to today's post, big thanks to Talkspace, the online therapy company that enables you to improve your mental health from anywhere at any time. Get matched with a licensed therapist from over 2,000 choices and message them whenever you need to. No commutes and no judgments. For a special offer just for you, visit Talkspace.com/old and you can use the code OLD to get $30 off your first month and show your support for this show. Talkspace is therapy for how we live today. I am back feeling mostly better. Thank you for the well wishes. I'm going to continue narrating from various blogs that I have permission from, today's being No Sidebar. So let's get right to it as we optimize your life. 7 Ways to Make This Year More Mindful by Melani Schweder with NoSidebar.com. A brand new year is upon us, and whether or not you've actually written down a list of resolutions, you're probably hoping that this year will be better than the one behind you. We all want to feel like we're moving forward in a good direction, growing instead of remaining stagnant, experiencing new things, and learning new skills that will make our lives more simple and more meaningful. Doesn't sound too hard, right? The only problem is that we humans are pretty good at getting into ruts and not so good at overcoming the inertia created by them. Enter mindfulness. No matter your background, your physical health, or your spiritual beliefs, mindfulness can change your life for the better. And one of the best parts about it is that it will support and encourage all the other healthy changes you're trying to make. Pair anything with mindfulness, from a new nutrition plan to a new work project, and you'll see better results. But what exactly is mindfulness anyway? You've no doubt heard it mentioned a lot over the last few years, as it has enjoyed quite the social renaissance as of late. The dictionary defines mindfulness as the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something, or a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations, used as a therapeutic technique. Either way you look at it, to be mindful requires you to be here, to be grounded in your body, to be aware of your position in space, to observe the happenings around you, to be fully engaged with your senses, your words, your thoughts, and the people or things around you. Mindfulness as a practice has been shown to have many great benefits: lowered stress hormones, greater resilience to stress or conflict, better sleep quality, more fulfilling relationships, improved cognitive functioning, deeper understanding of self, lower rates of depression and anxiety. Sounds pretty nifty, right? Now, I'm sure some of you hearing this already have a solid meditation routine, spiritual practice, or other habit that helps you be more present in the moment. Some of you may have tried these things and couldn't make them stick. I'm sure some of you are new at this whole thing. No matter what your experience is, you'll be able to implement and benefit from at least a couple of the things on this list. How to make this year more mindful. Want some small, actionable steps that you can use to be more present, aware, and grateful this year? Here are 7 to get you started. Number 1, make some kind of daily practice. And no, it doesn't have to be meditating or praying or saying affirmations. Think of your ritual as a little thing that acts as a touchstone for each day. Psychologists call this your anchor habit. This is something that you practice at roughly the same time every day, and ideally doesn't take a huge investment of time, money, or energy. You can do something like mindfully make your bed, do 3 sun salutations, doodle a little something in your sketchbook, complete a round of breathing exercises, or whatever else strikes your fancy. Number 2, put your phone away while socializing. I admit I struggle with this one. I think most of us do. But there's something that happens during that split second when you're out to coffee with a friend and you instinctively look at or pick up your phone when it buzzes. It creates a separation, and you can't get that moment back. Whoever you are with deserves your full presence, and you cannot be mindfully engaged with someone when your phone is sitting on the table. Number 3, try monotasking. As more and more studies are coming out about the actual impossibilities of multitasking, there's a movement to reclaim the idea of monotasking, or focusing on one thing at a time. Your brain can actually concentrate better. You'll end up being more productive and likely less stressed when you single task. Try closing out those dozen browser tabs, put your tablet away during breakfast, or turn off the radio or put the phone down while washing dishes. Number 4, join a mindful community. It's so much more fun to live a mindful life surrounded with people who strive to do the same thing. Look around your neighborhood, community, and city for meetup groups, spiritual organizations, meditation centers, and other places where you can go to meet like-minded peeps. One of the greatest benefits, in my opinion, of mindfulness is the ability to connect more authentically with others, so make the most of it. Number 5, really experience your food. So many of us eat meals and snacks in a state of extreme distraction, and that prevents us from actually tasting it or registering when we're satisfied. Mindless eating has been linked with weight gain, favoring lower quality foods, and general poor health. Give mindful dining a try this year. Put away the distractions, utilize all 5 of your senses to enjoy your food, and pay attention to when your body says, "I'm done." Number 6, take regular mindful moments. I admit I am guilty of hyperfocusing and powering through a huge task without taking a break, and my body and mind always tell me it's not a good idea. Taking regular breathers can do wonders for your energy levels, concentration and memory, and preventing burnout. Set a reminder on your phone, watch, or computer to put your task aside for a few minutes. Use that time to stretch, do some deep breathing, refill your water glass, or do a body scan. Number 7, focus on gratitude. It sounds cheesy, I know, but it really does work to shift your mindset and help you be more aware of the events of the day. I found that the easiest way to focus on the joy and abundance around me is to keep a gratitude journal. Every night I write down 3 things that I was grateful for that day, or 3 good things that happened. There are many variations of this, so go with what feels right. And hey, your gratitude journal counts for number 1 too. Mindfulness doesn't need to be something that is esoteric or difficult, and it certainly doesn't require sitting on a meditation cushion for an hour every day. There are lots of little changes that you can make to create a year of intention, presence, and meaning. You just listened to the post titled 7 Ways to Make This Year More Mindful by Melani Schweder with NoSidebar.com. And big thanks again to my sponsor for today's episode, Talkspace. We all need to take better care of ourselves, including me, and our mental health is no exception. Talkspace is the online therapy company that lets you message a licensed therapist from anywhere at any time. All you need is a computer with an internet connection or the Talkspace mobile app. That means you can improve your mental health even if you've had trouble making time for it in the past. If you can't imagine fitting anything else into your life, just try it. It's as easy as sending your therapist a message. Get something off your chest whenever you need to, like everyday challenges at work or home, or just chat about life. There are no extra commutes, no leaving the office, and no judgments. To match with a perfect therapist for a fraction of the price of traditional therapy, go to Talkspace.com/old and use the code OLD to get $30 off your first month and show your support for this show. That's the code OLD and Talkspace.com/OLD. All right, after being sick this week and my business partner Lee arriving just a couple of days ago, along with Joss from Optimal Living Daily Relationships and their baby, I'm a bit behind, so that'll do it for today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the Friday show tomorrow with a post from Mr. Money Mustache, where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.